guys, it's me Sam and welcome to another shopping haul. Yay! Now I know I said I wasn't going to do any more shopping hauls, but I seriously need some cheering up. Today I had to go to our local job centre to basically prove I am really who I am. Things must have changed a lot since I last claimed benefits. I've had to put an application in for universal credit. It is just basically to help me out in case I can't get another job. Obviously I've got no other money coming in, so that is something I've had to do. It's like the last resort basically, but I'm hoping that by the time that money comes through, because you could be waiting up to 5 to 6 weeks, that I'll be back in employment before then. So yeah, I had to go along to the job centre, take a long ID and stuff like that, as I said, to prove I am who I am claiming to be. And can I just say, I mean, obviously last time I went into a job centre, they've moved into a new building, and I don't think much of it at all. And it was just how they made me feel, which I just didn't agree with, because I'm like, hang on, I've only been unemployed for less than 2 weeks. I'm desperately trying to find another job, and you're treating me like somebody who's never worked before. She was very patronising. Basically, she spoke to me like I was thick as shit. But I just, let it go, let it go, let it go. It's not worth it. So, yeah, rather demeaning. I've now got to go back next Monday to discuss the next steps to take on getting a new job. That'll be interesting. I couldn't help myself, obviously, because I was really, really good, because obviously, after being told by my daughter I've put a shitload of weight on. And what she said to me yesterday, Mum, you look like the side of a house. I didn't know I'd got that bad. I mean, yeah, I'll be honest, I have put some weight on, but it's mainly because I haven't been doing my 4 miles a day, and I have been doing a lot of sitting on my bum, feeling sorry for myself at home. So I told myself today, we are going to walk to town and back. And I am very proud of myself. I did it. Very happy with myself. But to get home, I have to cut through the high street. And obviously, on the high street, we've got shops like Savers and Superdrug and Poundland. And I couldn't help myself, guys. I went into those today, and I've treated myself to some goodies. The first store I went into was Savers. I had to get myself a Savers bag to put my goodies into, because obviously I didn't take anything out of me that was going to be able to put stuff in. So yeah, I had to get a bag, and I only bought 2 items from Savers. Now I've been after a body scrub. I've got several body scrubs, but I wanted another body scrub just to be on a safe side, and I came across, there was 3 different ones, and they're by a company called BioGlow, and I was umming and ahhing over which ones to buy, and there was like 2 of them that I was umming and ahhing over, so I decided to get both of them, and they were only £1 each. Look at the size of the tubs. There's like 300 mils, which is 10 fluid ounces in each of them, and Jesus, they will last me a while. I mean, they're not just body scrubs, they're actually face and body scrubs. So not only can I scrub my body, I can scrub my face at the same time, which would come in handy in the shower, because then at least I don't have to take 2 separate products into the shower with me yeah, exactly. So the first one I've gone with, and obviously I'm going to have to put my glasses on to read this, otherwise it ain't going to happen. And this is their Argan Oil and Shea Butter Face and Body Scrub. It's got natural plant extract, Moroccan argan oil, shea butter, pamphonel, vitamin E, rosemary extract and honey extract. And I'm not very keen on honey, so I'm hoping I don't really smell that. Basically, directions are gently circular scrubbing action, helps in the removal of dead cells and promotes blood circulation. Wash off the residue with warm water and dry skin by patting with a soft towel. Yeah, it just says this scrub is specially formulated for optimum result in exfoliating, smoothing And moisturising your skin using natural walnut shell bio glow scrub removes dead skin cells, while at the same time, as its special ingredients from Moroccan argan oil and shea butter, hydrate, condition, nourish and moisturise your skin. Additional vitamin E, honey extracts and rosemary rejuvenate and help regenerate your skin whilst making it softer, smoother and silkier. It tells you as well what the ingredients will do. For example, the argan oil will hydrate and soften the skin, excellent antioxidants, shea butter nourishes and moisturises the skin, vitamin E nourishes and conditions the skin, and the rosemary and honey extract rejuvenates and smooth the skin. I'm going to open it. Oh, it is that. Oh, somebody's open. Why is it open? Shouldn't it be open? Oh dear. Oh dear. Oh well. Oh, that smells really nice. Looks like it's green, obviously, as you can see. Try and dip my finger in there. Oh, it's very soft, and you can obviously feel the scrubby bits in it. Oh, I like that one. That one's really actually nice. So that's that one, and the other one that I picked up was the apricot and rosemary face and body scrub. Formulated with apricot extract and walnut scrub. Bio glows exfoliating apricot and rosemary face body scrub. But yeah, basically the same shit really. The apricot extract is moisturising and freshening skin. Rosemary extract helps rejuvenate skin, and the aloe vera. Didn't know there was aloe vera in there, but we do know. That gives UV protection, conditions, and moisturises the skin. Oh, this one's not open. That's okay. But we're going to open it now. Well, attempt to, without it shooting its load away from me. Ooh. Oh, I can definitely smell the apricot coming through. Same kind of consistency, but it's the kind of scrub I've been looking for. I mean, I've got, as I said, I've already got other scrubs upstairs, but they're more like sugar scrubs, and I wanted something a little bit more. Why won't you go back on? That's it. Something a bit more like this and this, and for £1 a go, bargain. So yeah, paid £2 in total in saving, and that literally is all I got from there. I then went into Superdrug. Superdrug is now becoming my second home, and whilst I was in there, while I was paying, obviously, the lady blagged me into getting one of those point savers cards. Yes, I am the proud owner of one now. I agreed to have one, so at least now I can start saving on points, and I don't know what I'm going to use them towards, but I don't know, I'll look into it a little bit more. So yeah, I bought a few products from there. The first thing I want to show you is this hairspray that Superdrug do themselves. It is their Ultra Firm Hold Hairspray with Pro Vitamin B5. They do 5 different types, but this is the one I've gone for because obviously sometimes when I do have my hair up, I like to try and keep it in place as much as possible. Obviously because it's in like in between stages of growing, I need as much help as I can. Sometimes I like to put it up into a bob and it just will not stay. So I'm thinking, good squirt of this should keep it in place, and I paid £1.29 for this. I was looking down the skincare aisle, and I've been after an eye cream for a while anyway. I wanted to do one of those brightening eye creams to try and help brighten up under there, and I came across their Naturally Radiant range, which Superdrug does themselves. I come across this. This is their Brightening Eye Cream, which awakens skin's natural glow and reduces puffiness and dark circles. Apparently this contains brightening kiwi fruit and mulberry extracts, nourishing sugar beet extract as well. And basically it's formulated with a naturally revitalising blend of the previous ingredients I've just explained, which help to brighten and smoothen the eye area and help reduce signs of fatigue. I have to admit that it would come in handy because there are times when, even though I do use my Maybelline under eye concealer, I don't always tend to like to wear that, so I want something that's going to basically help me not look as old and decrepit as I'm starting to look. Anyway, I just thought I'd give it a go, and it was only £5.99, and they had that offer on where you buy one, you get one free. So I thought, well, I'm going to take that up on it. So the next thing I picked up from that range was their Brightening Radiance Balm. Once again, this is infused with brightening kiwi fruit and mulberry extracts, and it's got illuminating light reflecting pearls in it, which helps to awakens the skin's natural glow and instantly illuminates. Apparently, it instantly makes your skin look radiant and moisturised, and after 1 week your skin will feel softer and smoother and more refreshed and energised, and after 4 weeks your skin tone will appear more refined and evened out. I don't know if you guys have seen me without makeup. You have seen me without makeup. I know you've seen me without makeup, but I look like dog shit. There's no denying it. I do. So obviously I need as much help as I possibly can get. And I thought I would give it a go because at the moment the one moisturiser I'm using, I don't know, I'm finding it's drying my skin out more than anything. So I thought I'd give it a go. I thought it's a balm. It's supposed to be more like a creamy kind of consistency. Maybe I can do a review on these 2 products at some point, so at least you guys have got more insight into them. I can't really tell you much more about it myself because I really don't know until I use them. So I got both the products for $5.91 because, as I stated, you bought one, you got one free. And the final thing that I picked up from Superdrug was from their Freedom makeup range that I bought 2 products from last week, so I thought let's try something else. And I know that I'm starting to run a little bit low on my under eye concealers, and I thought I'm going to give something else a try for once, because I always go for that one. I don't ever seem to steer away from it, so I'll try and obviously see if I can get a comparison. You know, for all I know there could be another one out there that's better than that. So I'm giving this a go. This is a Pro HD Longwear. I presume it's a concealer. It doesn't actually state what it is. It's in the shade Porcelain, so obviously I thought if I go for a really quite a light shade, then obviously you should go for a shade that's like at least 3 shades lighter than your actual foundation colour. And I tend to go for ivory as my foundation shade. So if I go for Porcelain, that's a lot lighter, and well, as I said, I'm going to give it a go. And it was only £3, so I'll let you guys know how I get on with that as well. I paid a grand total of £10.28 in Superdrug, and I'm sure she was going to charge me the full amount, which would have been £16.28, until I went, right, before I go through this transaction, have you remembered to take off one of those for the... And she was like, oh, I forgot to do that. God, I had my brain in gear today. So yeah, she knocked off that $5.99. So yeah, paid $10.28. And finally, the last place that I went into was Poundland, and there was a couple of things that yeah I did intend to get, but then there's some things that I bought from there that I didn't mean to get. The first thing that I wanted to get more of, and I bought some of these at the weekend, I just fell in love with them, so I bought 2 of them just to keep me going. And they're going to be like little treats, little sugary treats, because I know that I'm not going to be able to knock sugar straight on the head. I just know I'm not. I mean, how I managed to do this last year, I don't know. I think I must have done it in a similar kind of fashion. So I'm thinking if I stick to the same kind of thing and have to eat my little cool sugary treats now and then hopefully I'll be alright. And these by a Swedish company called Hut, and they are their Christmas trees puff pastry. Basically they're just puff pastry with shitloads of sugar on the front and cinnamon. Now because I don't like cinnamon, in fact I hate cinnamon, these are so delicious, absolutely delicious. And because these were part of their Christmas selection stuff they're trying to get rid of, they were 50p a bag, so that's why I got 2. So I only paid £1 for both of them, and oh, they're just so nice. So I did attempt to just get the one bag one, so I opted to get 2 because I thought I might as well grab them while I'm here, because I don't know when I'm coming back into town again. Might be at the weekend, it might not be. I might not need to go back into town this weekend. I'll find out. Where else did I go? Oh yeah, I needed to get some more e-juice because at the weekend I was only able to get the one because they just didn't have any. I mean, they've managed to get a few more in, but right now the selection is pretty much just non-existent. I picked up this one from the 88 Vape company. This is their fresh blueberry. It's nowhere near as good as the blueberry e-juice that I would normally pick up from the local co-op. But that's normally about £4.50, and as well as that I'm boycotting the co-op because I refuse to be served by that biatch that I bumped into a few weeks back in Clinton's. I thought it would be funny to tell me to put a smile on this. So yeah, I had to pick up some more e-juice, so I've gone for that one, and as usual, as anything in Poundland, it cost £1. One thing I definitely wanted to pick up while I was in Poundland was a diary or year planner, and I have been able to do that, and I've just realised I've made a big boo-boo. This is an academic year planner, so it's only from August the 16th to July 17. Oh, so this is going to run out in July. Oh God, why didn't I notice that before? I think it's because I was just attracted by the cute little pattern. It's like a little baby owl fast asleep. I just thought it was nice because it's like in a plastic wallet, so I can wipe it clean if it gets grubby or mucky or whatever. But yeah, I think it's more designed for kids at school or in college. But the reason why I wanted to get this because obviously because you know, I want to start keeping a track of what I'm going to be doing vlogs for you guys and reviews and day in the lives. I thought if I sit down one of the days and just go through it, start planning what I'm going to be doing, it might be a useful thing to have. But as I said, I'm a little bit gutted that it runs out in August. I've got till Sunday the 6th of August, and then I'll see it's no good anymore. But there is a notes bit at the back, so maybe I could use that instead, just to keep me going until next year when I get another one. But it was £1, and as I said, I just thought it was really, really cute because of the little owl on the front. So, oh well, got that. The next thing I picked up, I'm meant to be on a diet and I picked these up. They were reduced to 50p, and that's because they go off on the 12th of January. So I'm going to be needing eating. I mean, well, it's only the 10th, so we've got a couple of days life still to it. And it was these cupcakes. And these are 4 vanilla sponge cakes topped with lemon and strawberry flavoured frosting decorated with sugar decorations. I can't see any sugar decorations on them, but I just thought they look pretty. They probably taste like sheep, really. They're from the Tasty Bake Company, but I bought myself some cakes. And the final thing that I picked up from Poundland. Now, I don't know if your Poundlands do it. Some do, some don't. I'm confused as to why they didn't actually do these around the Christmas time, because I don't recall seeing them by the tills at Christmas time. Otherwise, I think I would have probably grabbed quite a few of these. Because not only well, I've never actually used Beyonce's perfumes. My daughter has. She mainly likes the heat one. I just thought that sent a little bit too much for me. So instead, I picked myself up Beyonce's Pulse EDP for a tenner. Poundland is selling quite a few perfumes at the moment for a tenner. I know there was like a Lady Gaga set. There was also a few more of Beyonce's perfumes, but this is the one that I've gone for. Apparently this has got like an orangey, sweety, florally, kind of fruity scent to it. Does that make any sense at all? I don't know what it actually smells like because I've not used it, so I don't know. And I'm going to open this, guys, just for you. We're going to unwrap this together. Thought it would be best if I get it out of the packaging, and then we're going to get it out of the box because I have heard quite oh my god, it just look as cool as I thought. A lot of people say, a lot of people think this is the lid. Well, it is, but it isn't. This, well, it stands up like that. I was going to say, I'll show you. There, it stands up like that. Oh, so it's upside down, but it's meant to be like that. And ooh, apparently, yeah, there's the bee on the front. I mean, I was a little bit concerned whether these were the real ones. Apparently so. And it's a nice funky blue colour. Apparently it's got a blue Coraggio in it, which is an alcoholic drink, in case you didn't know. I'm going to do a bit more research into it, and obviously at some point I am going to do a review on this perfume, but I've never used it before, so I'm going to have a quick splitch, guys. Oh, I was going to say at first I was like, oh, that's a bit, oh, I can smell the orange. And that's the reason why I blocked the blue crack cherry into it, because it's got it's like an orange tasting cognac. It's not the kind of perfume that I would normally go for. Normally I like musky stuff or fruity stuff. This is completely different. I mean, I'm not going to say it's unpleasant, because I'm actually quite liking it. But for 10 quid, come on. I mean, I can't really say no to it. I mean, the packaging as well is pretty nifty. That I like a lot. So, yeah, got myself some perfume. It's like a floral scent coming through now. Like, I don't know if it's jasmine or... Oh, I don't know. It smells good. Now there's more notes coming through. That's growing on me. I am starting to really, really like that. At some point, I'm actually going to do, because I've noticed quite a few other YouTubers have done this, my perfume collection, to show you guys what perfumes I've got. Because not, oh God, what's going on there? One is planning to dye one's hair tomorrow. Needs to be done desperately, especially as I've got a job interview on Friday. I was talking about job interviews. I've got to tell you about the one I went to yesterday. Oh my goodness. Before I begin, I just need a quick favour on my favour, because the only thing that came good of me going to that interview yesterday, as you recall, you may have heard me mentioning, it was up by where I used to work at Image. I had to actually walk past Image, which felt really strange in doing so, and in fact, I felt very nostalgic walking past, looking at the building and going, I used to work there, why? Yeah, I obviously I got to this QSVP, or whatever they're called, for this interview, and I was really quite early, but that wasn't a problem. Met with Julian, who is their operations director. He let me in, met me at the top of the stairs, took me through to their meeting room, and then in came Matt, who is their sales manager, and I have never met such an arrogant, obnoxious penis in my entire life. First of all, he's basically shoveling food in his mouth whilst thrusting his hand out to shake hands with me. Talk about off-putting or what? Then we had to wait for him to join us in the meeting room. And when he just come through, he starts whinging, like, literally, honestly, I couldn't believe what was coming out of his mouth. He was like, oh, did you find us okay? And I was like, well, I already know the estate anyway, so yes, it was very easy to find you guys. It's a shithole here. What? This whole estate's a bag of crap, blah, 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 blah. And just moaning. Instantly, that put me off him. Then he started making digs at my job at Image. He started making digs at Image. And I was like, hang on, you don't even know anything about the company and you're putting them down. Instantly put my back up straight away. And because of that, I can't help it. Once somebody's pissed me off, once I've took a dislike to them, that's it, you're screwed. I'm not going to like you, simple as that. The interview itself went really, really well, but unfortunately, as Julian promised me he would do so, he emailed me early on this afternoon to say, unfortunately, I was unsuccessful for the position, as they've interviewed someone to say who's already worked in the similar kind of industry, and they decided to take them on. In other words, they found a mug that is going to tolerate being treated like shit. And that was the one thing I picked up instantly, was because, and that Matt bloke even came out of it himself. The one problem you're going to have is that because I've been used to managing myself for so long, I'm going to find it difficult to take in instruction from other people. So maybe I should be looking more at managerial positions, positions where I'm going to be in charge and people will be under me. It is something I am going to be considering to do. But yeah, unfortunately that job just was shit. But as I said, there was one good thing that came out of it. On my way back, I bumped into one of my old colleagues, Becky, bless her. Oh, so lovely to see her. She works as administrator and estimating assistant. Basically, it's her job to answer the calls if they're incoming, but she takes her lunch break half an hour before everybody else, so she goes off and has a little walk, and then it's down to the rest of the team to get off their asses and pick up the phone and take the calls while she's out. Well, last time I seen her, I mean, she was pregnant then, so it's not like an immaculate conception had happened overnight. I knew she was pregnant, and the bump was starting to show. The bump is frigging massive as hell now. She's due in March, and she's going to be leaving Image herself in 4 weeks' time. But it was just so lovely to see her. It really, really was. She instantly knew it was me. You could see this big beaming smile on her face. And I was like, oh, Becky. So yeah, I mean, obviously, as I said to you, I'm so sorry I didn't get the chance to say goodbye to you. In fact, I wasn't allowed or given the opportunity to say goodbye to anyone. So please tell everyone in the office how much I miss them, how much I loved them. The one chap that she works with called Craig Byfield, absolute champ. I miss him. I will miss him terribly, especially after she announced that he is going to be emigrating to Australia with his wife, so he's leaving Image as well. That place is going to go to the dogs, I'm telling you. He was just a total star when I first started the Image. He helped me out so much in regards to putting tenders and dealing with tenders and anything to do with tenders. Basically, he was a brilliant, and I owe a lot to him. And yeah, I just said, well, do me a favour, when you get in the office, give me a kiss on the cheek and tell my son. Oh. So yeah, it was nice to see Becky. Fortunately, as I said, I didn't get that job, but I've got another job interview on Friday. This time it's with a company called GT Access, another company that I'm already aware of with thanks to Image Technique. They are a platform hire company. We actually use their, well, I'm saying it, I should say it in past. Image use their cherry pickers basically when they're installing the signage, and they need to go up quite high. They tend to hire out their cherry pickers and other equipment thingies. Yeah. So I know the company, sent out my CV as soon as I came across the job position they've got, because they're looking for a telemarketer, and sales chappie Steve gave me a call just after 6 o'clock last night asking me if I could go in for an interview on Friday at 12. I wouldn't mind getting that one, to be perfectly honest. It's a 15-minute walk from my house, a lot closer to where I live, and not only that, then we're walking down dark country lanes. One good thing about where it is, it's on the top of a hill, so I'd still be able to work my flab off. I can still lose the job walking to work and back, so that's good, definitely. Tomorrow I'm planning, because I came across it by complete fluke, I wasn't even aware that this even existed. At the top of the extremely dark country lane that I have to walk down, or used to walk down to get to Image, there's a park. And at that park, there is like a gym area. Honestly, they've got like a rowing machine, exercise bike, there's all sorts of things. I didn't even know that was there. I had absolutely no idea at all. So tomorrow morning, I'm planning to take a walk from here to that park, so it'll be my usual normal halfway to work walk, and I'm going to go and work out. This could be fun. I thought that, you know, I was going to do a day in the life video, but tomorrow I've got a review planned to do for you, so I'll do a day in the life vlog maybe another day. I don't think you guys need to see me sweaty and dying, but I will let you know how I get on with that. It should be interesting to see. I mean, it could be broke for all I know, but I'll give it a go. If not, it'll just give me something to laugh my head off over. So yeah, there you go, guys. That was my little shopping haul. I shouldn't have done, but I did. So Yeah. So, yeah, thanks very much for watching. As usual, if you've got anything or any comments you'd like to leave me, please do feel free to do so by leaving them down below. If you enjoyed watching it, give us a thumbs up. And if you haven't subscribed to me yet, why? Why? Just hit that button now. Hit it. Go on. That's all you got to do. Just like that. So, enough of my waffling, because obviously now I need to edit this and get this uploaded for you guys to watch. But that is it for me today, guys. So you take care, and until I see you tomorrow or whenever I do this review for you, and that's if I might get back from this gym thing, you take care. Until then, bye for now.